Tyson Fury promoter Frank Warren reveals that Anthony Joshua avoided the Wilder fight for $80 million. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Tyson Fury promoter. I seen it on World Boxing News, but it was some of the quote in the interviews from the Belfast Telegraph. Link is in the description so you can get to everything that I'm citing. And there's an interesting article on worldboxingnews.net. Title, the headline says, Frank Warren, I've seen Deontay Wilder's $80 million plus offer. Anthony Joshua's team didn't want it. And that's the end of it. Frank Warren says, and I quote, fights happen for two reasons. One, the money has got to be right. And two, you either fancy the fight or you don't. With Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, the money is right and they both want to fight. They want to see who is the best heavyweight out there. With Anthony Joshua, it is clear that somebody doesn't want the fight. It has been well reported how much was offered. Anthony Joshua was guaranteed $80 million and could have earned more. And they were putting the deal together. I actually helped with the deal because BT were keen to broadcast the fight, so I have seen the offer. Joshua was offered $50 million for the first fight and $30 million for a rematch if he lost. So the money was right, which only leaves the reason it could be made was that somebody doesn't fancy it. Does the promoter not fancy it? I know the trainer Rob McCracken doesn't fancy it. He never comments on it. And then it says in the article, I'm putting together one of the biggest fights in heavyweight recent memory. Warren added, the winner of Fury Wilder will be the number one. The fans will know it, and that's what matters. End quote. Listen, it's looking bad. All the protectors that were out there, all the man fans, and more people are telling you what new media had been telling you from the beginning. You have Tyson Fury's promoter who says he has seen it, you know? And some people I know, what you guys do online, you say, oh, Fish Eyes is hating. He's salty. He's so bitter. He's jealous of Eddie Hearn. That's all they could say. He never seen the offer. But how you know what that man's seen with his eyes? I mean, really. So he's saying he was working with BT Sport and he came across it. And it was $50 million guaranteed for the first fight, $30 million for, I guess, a rematch if he were to lose. And Joshua didn't pass it up. So he said the money was definitely right. And again, this is what new media and Ego's Army have been telling you. You know, there has to be some other reason because that's a heap of money. That's a boatload of money to just pass up. So you don't like your chances. You know, I mean, it could be, I think it may be a culmination of things. You don't want to deal with a potential loss with the threatening power. You don't want to lose stock. You're building. You want to milk it and milk the fans and try to squeeze in another 90,000 Povetkin fight, which we still don't know how those tickets are selling. I'm used to hearing Joshua versus Dominic Breazeale sold out in 2 minutes and all this, and now all of a sudden you have a better fight in the Povetkin fight, right? But the timing is bad because people wanted to see the Wilder fight. Now all of a sudden the tickets aren't sold out, or I haven't heard any or seen any headlines or articles stipulating that the Joshua Povetkin tickets have sold out completely. You know what I mean? So it's getting crazy. And like I said, the world sees it, partly thanks to Ego's Army and new media and the work we've done on this channel. But Frank Warren said he's seen it, and I seen this coming a mile away, you know. And it takes channels like mine, innovators who are gonna call it like it is, and you know, just give even more people the confidence, and not just confidence to see what's going on, but like just points that you can't rebuttal. You know what I mean? You can't rebut or rebuke. You see it. Like, I have played the video, or I have a video. Eddie Hearn says we wanted to fight Wilder in September at Wembley. Two things that can't happen because they waited so long. But now he's fighting at the end of September at Wembley. So that statement is not true, you know, and there's too many loopholes like that. And 50 million plus 30 million in a rematch, that's crazy money. That's crazy money. That's like, you know, Mayweather and almost better than Pacquiao's guarantees, barring maybe the Mayweather fight. You know what I mean? Pacquiao, for some of his big fights, he might have got like a $20 million guarantee. Floyd was getting 32 to fight Canelo, you know, and we're talking about Joshua getting more than Mayweather in his guarantee, and he passes it up for any reason because he doesn't want to fight in America. Like, it's unheard of stuff. And then now Frank Warren revealing that there was an additional monies for the rematch should he have lost. You know, and I thought initially Wilder's team didn't prefer a rematch clause, but they probably figured he's not going to take the fight without a rematch clause, so they probably worked something in to the point where he would get 30 million guaranteed on the back end if he were to lose and the rematch would commence. So doesn't make sense. You're fighting a dangerous guy like Povetkin, Olympic gold medalist. Wilder's only a bronze medalist. Why not fight him? So you obviously feel like there's a threat level there, because why would you fight Povetkin, a gold medalist, for less money, right? Just for home court advantage. And that doesn't even make sense because Wilder said he'll come to the UK for you, right? He said, I'll travel for you. And then conveniently the WBA steps in. Now they're talking about Joshua may have to fight Kubrat Pulev, Hughie Fury winner in April at Wembley. Good luck selling 100,000 for that. And then he might have to fight Dillian White next year too in a rematch. I mean, it's crazy. And I haven't really seen somebody who was doing all the right things, like the Klitschko fight and learning on the job, beating the Dominic Brazils and Dillian Whites and stuff like that. And it came to a screeching halt. And most of it was based on like that team's interviews and what they put out there, you know, and people seeing that, hey, they're trying to bamboozle us, you know. And Wilder said, he called it, he said, I'm gonna smoke them out. But 80 million, I just don't see really any boxer turning that down. You know what I mean? For a comeback fight, I don't think Floyd would turn down a $50 million guarantee. You know what I mean? $80 million, 2 fights. And even if it was Floyd, we can't even really compare Floyd because Floyd has done so much in the sport of boxing. His resume is deeper. He's 50-0. He's a household name. You know what I mean? Joshua is not that in America. He might be in the UK, but the UK is smaller than America. Floyd, he's the type of person that transcends America. He's not only known in America. When he went to Russia to do that seminar, Ruslan Provodnikov was there, and it set a Guinness Book of World Records. It set a record of attendance, right? While he was training boxing or whatever. When he went to Ricky Hatton for the press conference in London, everybody knew who Floyd was, and that was way years ago. So, you know, we can't even compare. Floyd is a crossover star. His body of work and reputation precedes him outside of where he's from. You know, Grand Rapids, outside of Vegas, outside, people know who he is. Anthony Joshua, he came to America for the finals, and they were calling him Anthony Johnson. You know what I mean? Not everyone knows about him yet, at least over here. $80 million. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.